All right. It looks like everything's working. I upgraded Foundry, so if we run into any glitches, that would be the reason why. Uh, but
I mean, it looks fine.
it,
Look
lo-
new, yeah.
it looks fine. Everything should be functional. I double checked my modules and everything. The big thing is like the Pathfinder updates themselves are Foundry 13 and higher, so things like all the material from the newer books. So all the stuff from Battle Cry and NPC Core and the upcoming Monster Core and all that stuff is only V13. So it's like, well, I'm gonna have
What's
to.
that Battle Cry book about anyway? Is that like mass combat shit?
Battle Cry has mass combat. It has, I think, two new classes: the Commander and the Guardian. So like basically a warlord and like a tanky tank.
Gotcha.
Some new magic items, new lore, actual workable mass combat rules.
That's not nothing.
So
Takes a lot to put together a mass combat system that both works and is not entirely too cumbersome.
exactly. So it's like it has some similarities to the one in Kingmaker, as far as I can tell, but it's been evolved and advanced since then.
Well, I'm glad they did some work on it.
So, and yeah, and the Guardian is like if you want to tank and you want to like taunt enemies, so they have to attack you and all that stuff. Like Guardian class is the one to go. Very much a warlord. But to the current situation plaguing your kingdom, it seems as though there are these incursions happening from the First World into the Stolen Lands. Various and sundry creatures and other issues cropping up. You've defeated a poisonous whirlpool that was sickening the people of Leighton. You've dealt with trolls. You've dealt with a fairly widespread swarm of mandragora. And it seems like these things are happening at a fairly prodigious rate. The professor, in one of his psychic visions, saw what looked like a staging ground of some nature with a bunch of portals opening. He counted about a dozen. But due to time dilation, not everything is hitting all at once. You've also deduced.
We've laid down the groundwork for some information gathering.
Yes, you guys have basically mustered your forces, set out the crew of your airship to keep an eye on the area to let you know if they spot anything out of the ordinary. You've managed to deduce as you defeat these incursions, they leave behind things that are like pieces of a key.
Yes, and we've got 3 of those so far.
You have
Three of
Permanent
an
remnants, yeah.
unknown number, or perhaps up to 12.
correct. You're not exactly sure what they do. I believe Amaranthar and the professor figured out that the staging area isn't so much the first world itself, but like a demi-plane.
Yeah.
So something or someone is extremely powerful has apparently got it in for your kingdom. But after defeating the Mandragora with like barely a night's rest, you got word from from your ship that there was basically a hunting party on their way to Tatzelford, laying waste to everything in their path,
Oh, yeah.
which seemed to be made up of like a satyr hunter and some multi-headed trolls.
Right.
The ship can also let you know that the things that they're laying waste to, they're doing it in a deliberate fashion, as if to call you guys out. They're not being like sneaky or subtle about it or anything. They're literally like yelling your names as they set torch to like caravans and the like.
making a spectacle of things.
Very deliberately making a spectacle to try to draw you guys out.
Excellent. Well, it's about to work, I feel like.
I say we don't keep them waiting.
It's true. It may be
So-
presumptuous of us to try to meet force against force, but we'll take a look at least.
And the ship can tell you that they are headed towards the kind of the swampy area northwest of Tatzelford.
Oh, okay.
Just for reference, you guys are just outside Leviton's Landing.
But we have roads.
You do have roads.
We also have Wizard who can go oogity boogity and get us there instantly.
It's true. I just wanted to emphasize the fact that we have roads.
Oh, yeah. Roads are good. Normal travel, roads, excellent.
We could take horses if you prefer.
Oh, no. We should definitely respond speed. Again, I really just wanted to emphasize that we're an excellent kingdom with good roads.
The development, yeah.
All right. So what's your plan, Stan?
If Amarantha wants to do the teleporting, that's fine with me.
That would make the most sense, I would think.
Mm.
You guys, like I said, it is basically the next day, so you guys did get in your night's rest. If anybody needs to refresh spell slots or any of that stuff, plenty of time to get everybody up to full hit points. Anybody who was sickened, your sickened value will clear.
I think we managed to get everybody fixed up with that.
I seem to be drained.
I can fix that too, but it takes a while.
Takes an hour, I think.
Yeah.
Holy crap, you can put an item spell into a staff. It doesn't have to be your spell. You could use an item for it.
Oh, when you're making a staff?
No, when you're preparing staff.
That's kind of weird.
Or it's letting me do that anyway. It's on my list.
I'd like to use this staff to charge this staff.
Yeah, I think that's a glitch with Foundry. Because you have to give up a spell slot to add extra charges.
Don't get me wrong, I think it's hilarious.
Virtual magic loophole, question mark?
No, I think it might be because for the longest time, Foundry didn't have an innate way to separate out your item spells from your spells, so you had to kind of fudge it through your spell list.
Right.
But now, if it's a wand or a staff or a scroll, it's actually under. You can put it under activations on your spell tab, and it's separate.
Yeah, it's showing flexible wizard slots. It's showing scroll boundary slots. It's showing item slots. It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean, not that I use it very often, but.
Right. So you guys get up in the morning and get ready to mosey on over, or teleport over, or horse riding over.
Yep, that's the plan.
think we nailed down the teleportation. Do we have to have a familiar location? Like, do we have to be Tasselford and march out of there, or what's the deal with that?
I
Well,
think we should start from Tatzelford just to let everybody know that we're on
There.
the case. You know,
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
make an appearance for the people.
Right.
yeah, it has to be a familiar area. So,
Sure. Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
boom, teleport.
Ooh.
What level are you casting it at? 6th?
6 should do it, right?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, you're only like maybe 200 miles from Tatselford at the outset. So you'll appear roughly 1% of the total distance traveled. So, what, like a couple hundred yards away from Tatselford.
And if the number of creatures is an issue, I think neither Amarantha or Snow Maple count for that total.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah, we
Amarantha,
both have Magic Rider.
Amarantha doesn't count anyway because it's you and X number of creatures.
Ah,
But Snow Maple
So
doesn't.
due to Magic Rider, we can't be more than a mile. It doesn't apply in this case, but if we did a big teleport, we'd still be within a mile.
Oh, nice.
17 total feet.
Well, yeah. All right. So you guys bamf into Tatselford bright and early in the morning. And
yeah.
the,
Check in with the locals and see if they've had any sightings or anything, and let them know that we're here to take care of it.
Yeah, like we've been here a bunch. I feel like we could get a read on what the sort of vibe is.
yeah, they're getting ready. Like like I said, the approaching people aren't being subtle at all.
Right.
But they're getting ready. You know, they've got the walls manned. They've got, you know, some scouts out in the forest. They've got the women and children to safety first. Like they're taking all the necessary precautions.
Is Valerie here?
That's good.
No, Valerie is not here. Valerie is currently in Leighton, kind of overseeing, gathering the reports from the warders and everything about what's going on. But as far as anybody knows, it's not like it's an army approaching. It's, you know, small band, multi-headed trolls. Their leader seems to be a hunter of some nature. So, like, Tatselford's fought armies before, so we're as ready as we can be, sirs.
These things are calling us out directly, Snow.
That's right. That was there were multi-headed trolls. I remember now.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. You were saying?
I'm saying these things are calling us out directly by name,
Right.
which implies they believe they stand some sort of chance of defeating us, or
It's always
it's a
possible.
distraction.
I love proving the weak wrong.
Well, at this stage, there's not much that can stand directly in front of us, especially if we know they're coming. I'm suggesting that they're doing this for a reason outside of just getting in a fight.
Right. I mean,
I don't know what that
could,
is, but
it could be a distraction, but I don't know how we would know, other than just making sure that all of our people are ready to counter an offensive if something should slip past us. You know.
Mm-hmm.
the only thing I can suggest is that we make sure that we don't split up. I could still teleport us somewhere else if word comes, but
Oh, sure.
stay as close as we can in case we need to be somewhere else.
That's fair.
You have lots of eyes and ears out.
Lindsay might send us a sending going, the real threat is somewhere else, if you know what I
Mhm.
mean.
Right. Right. We'll be try to keep things tight, unless they have some area effects. I don't imagine they've got much in the way of area effects with a satyr hunter. Are satyrs known to be highly magical? Do they have magic spell powers?
To some extent. I think the professor told you that their primary thing is their ability to charm people with their music.
Right. Pan fluty nonsense.
Yep.
All right, didn't we do a silence thing? I got a wand or something, didn't I?
The prof recommended everybody picking up a set of ear plugs for a
Yeah, I got
+2 bonus.
those. And I picked up that wand that's right to put on flour.
That sound wand we picked up in the extra dimensional temple, that does damage, does it? It doesn't do anything interesting in this.
Yeah, it'll deafen the people, but
Oh, okay. It's just a sonic attack. Gotcha. I don't know specifically what the effect was. I knew it was heightened or something anyway.
trying to find it here. I can't remember what it was called. Weird.
I just managed to find the stash. The interface is a little different. I'm not seeing a spare wand.
I think Amaranth might have it.
Yeah, I bought one for the fourth level silence,
Gotcha.
but I'll keep that in my hand as we go looking. And
We
then,
do have
so
a
flour, you're gonna have to stay next to me.
maestro's instrument, but I think that's maybe only good for the professor. Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. Bird thing.
Yeah, it's a bard thing. I'm not sure
What's
who has.
the?
Oh, sorry. Go
Sorry?
ahead.
I was gonna say, what's the temple? What was the shrine again? We have north of Tastelford. What's the goddess just dedicated to that?
Aristil.
Aristil.
Aristil, yeah.
Okay.
That was the hunting goddess. God.
God. Yeah, he's the god of community and hunting and that sort of thing.
Oh, that's the wand we have. Wand of paralysis. If anybody wants to latch onto that. Level 3, item level 7. I don't know if that's good or not.
Well, nobody else wants it in its primal tracks and loves wands.
It is arcane and occult. I don't think it's primal.
All right.
I'll leave that for the prof.
It's in consumables under the stash if anybody wants to grab it.
Alrighty, so silence is touch. So whoever wants to be silenced when we face this satyr needs to stand next to the wizard.
Do you have? Is it a wand? No, it's a widening wand, isn't it?
It is a fourth level. Oh, reaching. Sorry, I do have range on it, but I take an
Yeah.
extra action.
Yep.
So 30 feet.
So this standing next to the wizard thing you say, does that have to be all the time, or do I just need to stand next to you and get silenced and then I can run around?
You're free to go once it's cast for 1 minute.
All right, beautiful.
All right, so we'll keep things tight off the jump, and then spread out after that.
And just in case it matters, in Pathfinder, characters are assumed to basically know like sign language, so communicating with whoever is silenced is not an issue.
Excellent.
All right, let's go kill a satyr.
I'll attempt some checks here to see if we can spot them before they spot us, because like we're closer to Tasselford, they're approaching Tasselford, right? And we're moving out to meet them, kind of idea.
Yep, moving out kind
Right.
of into the swampy terrain.
Right.
Well, yeah, let's take it to the top of the local watchtower, because we built one, and see if
Sure.
we can get a better look-see.
Sure.
Sure, those of you with spyglass or tattoos that allow you to see a long distance can certainly give me seek rolls.
Oh yes. A new taskbar. The seeking.
Hmm. Doesn't seem too bad.
Sneaking. I want seeking. There it is.
Oh, I should have rolled seek 2 today.
That's okay. So both Traxton and Snow Maple, you guys can spot the trolls easily.
Okay.
The trolls do not seem to be at all even remotely stealthy.
Mm-hmm.
And they are significantly larger than the trolls you faced before.
Oh. Okay.
They are in fact huge creatures.
Okay. Do we spot their satyr leader among them?
Mm-hmm.
You do not.
How many trolls?
Three
Three. All right.
three trolls and 15 heads.
Well, at least it's an even number.
Wait, that's not dual-headed trolls then.
No, multi-headed trolls.
Yeah. Yeah.
The last multi-headed troll we ran into had like 1 million reactions.
Grandpa's messing around with hydras.
Amarantha, you can make a recall knowledge roll if you would like.
Sure.
Does it look like one is either one of these three differentiated from the others? Does it have a club? Does it have a hat on, or a helmet, like helmets, I suppose?
No. I mean, you do
Okay.
see one of them like picks up like a really big rock and like throws it at, random wildlife animal and squashes it flat.
Oh, okay.
Amaranthar. Oh, Amaranthar. Yes, these are known as Jotund trolls. They are like a troll mutation. They are usually 9-headed. The fact that these only have 5 means that they've basically seen some combat. Their heads, though, do regenerate over time. Each of the heads possesses its own brains and senses and work in tandem. All 9 jaws do lead to the same shared stomach.
Okay.
Your studies indicate that these trolls represent like the kind of the prototype for the first trolls from somewhere beyond the prime material. And you can ask me 2 things specific to Jotun trolls, if you would like.
Oh, 2 things. I mean, we know they regenerate because they're trolls, but how do you turn off their regeneration? What's their weakness?
They are still just trolls at heart.
So it's still fire and acid, right?
Fire and acid.
And other than that, guys, what do you think? Lowest save, maybe?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes.
that's more of a concern for you.
Yeah.
So yeah, if that's information that you need, go ahead.
Or special attacks, perhaps?
Yeah. Like reactionary stuff.
Either one of those.
Yeah. What's the special attacks that Jotun trolls have over normal trolls?
They are big enough, and actually, Trax and Snowmaple, as you watch, you see one of them basically grab, like, chase down a horse and just swallow it.
No, swallow whole.
Mhm.
Like, not a big
swallow.
horse. Something you would assume to be like a medium-sized horse.
Mm-hmm. Like a pony?
Sure.
Excellent.
Okay.
What frightens you is the fact that it does that with alarming speed.
Oh, scoop and dump and the horse is gone.
It has swallow whole as a reaction.
What?
Ah,
Oh, goddamn. Oh, well.
So we got to range these things. Or fight them from the
I
inside.
mean, we could try that, but we're a lot less.
I
effective.
volunteer as tribute.
Well, I feel like if I fight them at all, I'm going inside, so you might as well strap me up with some fire and acid.
So yes.
Give incendiary grenade, pull pin inside.
Yep.
But it swallows like the medium-sized horse, but you don't think it would be able to swallow anything bigger.
No. So Flower's
Alright.
not going. Flower's
So
not going in, but
Giant Flower is going to be able to stand toe to toe with them. The rest of us, not so much.
no. Yeah, exactly. We'll be toe to toe, but it'll be more like toe on toe from the inside.
We all know that Flower likes kaiju battles.
Can we tell what kind of reach they have?
Who doesn't?
Well, since the Amaranth or anybody else can make a recall knowledge roll to see what you can deduce at this range.
Speaking
I
of
mean, they're
range and
huge, so
deducing, I want to throw hunted prey on 2 of these 3 boys.
Fair enough. Yep.
I don't really care who.
Oh, Amarantha apparently has made an extensive study of Jotun trolls.
This is thesis from grade school.
That is a. And you get to use Arcana for recall knowledge?
yes.
Okay. So what 2 other things would you like to know about Jotun trolls?
Oh,
My
apparently we
recall
wanted
knowledge is not recalling knowledge.
reach, I guess.
About 15 feet.
They're big.
That's a lot, yeah. And then I'll take lowest save, I guess, because
They do seem somewhat clumsy, and they their heads tend to argue amongst themselves.
okay, so their lowest is both reflex and will. I take it.
Yep.
Here's a
What is-
question.
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say we know that they swallow whole as a reaction. What is it in reaction to specifically?
Basically, it looks like they just grab with their jaws and swallow all at once.
Oh, okay. So the thing that it was, that swallowed was not like trying to run, or well, I suppose was probably trying to run at the time, but all right.
Snowmaple, what would you like to know about trolls?
We already got their reach, right? So did
15-foot reach.
15-foot reach.
Yep.
All right. And we got that they have a reaction to swallow. hole. Do
You're
they
right.
have any? Do they have any other reactions?
It did seem like as the horse was trying to run away, it reacted very quickly and bit him.
Okay, so a bite. For an action. So
Specifically, the jaws have grab, and then the fast swallow is in reaction to having a creature grabbed.
oh, so does that indicate that they have more than one potential reaction
Yes,
at a time? Okay. Does it
Mhm.
feel like it's just two or one per head kind of situation?
one per head.
Gotcha. That tracks. Whoa, that's a lot.
Notably, though, mechanically, just so you guys know, in Pathfinder 2, any given you can only use one reaction for the same trigger.
Okay.
So, like, if they had 9 heads and had 9 opportunity attacks, they cannot make 9 reactive strikes on one movement.
That's good.
Yeah.
But if 9 people ran past them, then you would hit each
Each
9
one.
of them once.
Yeah, each one's going to get a strike. Yeah.
Yep.
Flower just wants
Right.
to know 2 things. Do
Well-
they die?
We get in range of these things. I think you shutting down their reactions is going to be vital for our survival.
I'm still concerned that we're not seeing the
Satyr.
satyr.
Yeah.
Do you
I
have
think we're-
anything to maybe spot invisibility or anything like that, Amrad there?
Hey, Chris,
Yep.
Probably.
what does Overnsbane think about the Jotun trolls?
That's a good question. What does he think? It's like, this will be a good fight.
Ah, good.
Traxton and Garak should be able to sense it if it gets somewhat close.
Flower's like
Just
starting
by
to shadow
smell.
box.
We're hearing it. It's quiet enough.
I can take a dragon form that gives us 60-foot in percent sense. 60 feet's a fairly good distance.
Imprecise?
It's enough to know that something's there, though, so we can.
Oh, sure. I'm pretty sure all of mine are precise at this point, but if that makes a difference.
Yours are likely 30 feet, though, right?
The hearing, I think, is 60, though, from
Oh,
a
perfect. Okay, yeah.
background
So
feature, yeah. I got
we should be good.
a cone I can throw out. But yeah, no, I'm not trying to dissuade you from doing whatever you're doing, just...
I'm just
I'd
worried
rather
about this guy trying to get past us.
you do it, Traxton, for sure. I don't want to spend a slot if I don't need to.
Yeah, I was thinking as we get closer to these trolls and they get closer to us anyway, I'd start to try and hunt down the satyr, because I feel like he's just moving unseenedly through the woods, you know what I mean? Like he's doing some
yeah.
sort of stealth, wilderness stealth movement while the trolls are just smashing around, so... Because my thought is what's going to happen as we engage these trolls, and that asshat is just going to start playing music or shooting us from the bushes, right? So
I agree.
I'm not that great at staying unseen, but I'm pretty good at hunting things down, so that's what I'll try and do. Is find him once we
Yeah,
get
if
into
we
that situation, right?
if we can do that, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
So priority will be the satyr once you find him.
Yeah, once we get closer to the trolls, Traxon will definitely move out and try and sense where the satyr is. If not obvious, like if we get closer and he's like, I don't know, strapped to one of them like a baby Bjorn or something, then we know where he is. But I have a feeling he's skulking around waiting for us to show up and do nefarious things. So
I think we're as ready as we're going to get.
mm-hmm. Yep. It's
And I'll keep
unfortunate.
my telescope out just in case we need a short range teleport.
Oh, sure. Will that take us all?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's the same as a regular teleport, only it's 5 miles.
Oh, still, that's pretty good for a head start.
It can definitely take us as far as we can see.
Yeah. Sounds good to me. Too bad the professor isn't here with his counter performance. I feel like that's gonna hinder a satyr pretty good.
Well,
swamp.
Everybody make sure you get your earplugs equipped.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Exactly.
God damn it! They're fucking right there.
It's true. As ugly as I thought they'd be, they're somehow uglier.
I don't like any of this.
Same.
So yeah, as you guys approach, like I said, the trolls are not even remotely stealthy. They're huge creatures with no stealth.
Mm-hmm.
But as you approach, they do kind of like stop and kind of like sniff the air. Say something in wait, what do they speak? Oh, in Jotun.
I speak Jotun.
What they say is like, fresh meat. The other one's like, oh, good. I've already digested that horse.
Smells like dinner.
An elf chaser would be great. But everybody can roll some initiative. I'm assuming Flower would like to rage.
Oh yeah, and he's gonna grow to large.
You should be able to do that with your giant stature.
Yeah, I'll just do that myself here.
Oh, it goes so slow. I only beat the professor, and he didn't even roll.
Wait, what? You beat a guy that wasn't even in the race?
Then he rolled, and now I'm at the very bottom.
Don't think of it as being at the bottom. Think of it as being at the top of the next round.
Top of second. That's right.
The very first for the second round, yeah.
Alrighty. So yeah, as you guys approach the trolls, stop their kind of rampaging and terrorizing of small woodland creatures, or I guess swampland creatures. One of them looks over. He's got like two of its heads have like partially eaten rabbit just dangling from his toothy maw.
None of them snacking on a crocagator.
Oh, one of them probably is. These things are strong enough, probably grab the crocagator and just ripped its head off. Suck the spine juices out.
Like a mini zip. Delightful.
This guy. So put it there.
John posted that they're running late and might not be back till around 5 at the latest.
Okay. Nobody is close enough for that. So, one action to move.
Don't we go first?
New. The satire is slightly faster.
Oh, the satyr's not on the initiative track.
No, because he's hidden.
Is he hiding?
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to point that out there.
And he's
That jerk.
going to do
Trixie
that.
VTT.
Come out wherever you are.
And he's going to do that. Snow Maple, you're up.
So still no sign of this guy, eh? The satyr?
No sign of him.
Okay. Good. However, his troll friends are reasonably close together. I don't see any reason to not open up with a fireball.
Always a good choice.
Is that D20 showing whose turn it is? Is that the idea?
Yes.
Okay.
You can change that
Oh,
art
is
too
that
if
what
you want to.
is that what that's supposed to do? Oh, okay. I just noticed
Cool.
that.
Yeah, same.
I like it.
Fail.
So 1 failure and 2 successes.
So 23 fire damage to one of them, and 23 fire damage to two of them, and 47 for the other two, or for the other one. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
The trusting guy's the one that failed, so that tracks.
Yeah, he was too trusting. Ooh, 10 points of weakness. Excellent. Love that.
So there's this tremendous explosion. There's like shrieking from like 15 different troll heads all at once. They seem very perturbed at that.
Which is why I will use my third action to hide.
Okay.
No satyr shrieking.
Nope.
Hoping we got lucky there.
I mean, it is a 20-foot radius, but it also has to get pretty tight to get all three of them, so. I wouldn't
I was
stick in
hoping he was in the middle. You know what I mean?
I wouldn't stick in the middle of three giant trolls.
Oh, that's true.
No.
Because
No,
they're just begging for a fireball, you know.
He's off to the side somewhere for sure.
Yeah, you have to be very precise to get all 3 of them.
Yeah, no worries.
But you do catch all 3 of them anyway. Then you like duck behind some a little bit of rubble.
Oh, and then I get to move. Don't I? What is this? How does this work? Oh, that's 2 actions. Never mind.
Yeah, it's 2 actions.
Okay. So I can't do that.
Right. That'll take us to Traxton.
Okay, I'm going to move. Now, I possess a speed for land and also for water. What's this water like? Are we talking, is it swimmable terrain or is it sort of just puddle situation?
It's some of it is deeper than others, but if you can see like basically like that would be deep. That would be shallow.
So green underneath is we're trudging and
Yeah.
the deep blue is swimming? Is that what
Yep.
you're saying?
Yep.
Okay. So I imagine with a combination of land speed and swim speed, I can sort of move normal up to my land speed across that terrain. Would that be a fair assumption or no?
Up to whichever is lower.
Right. Yeah. Oh, whichever is lower. Oh, okay. I thought it was to the total sort of maximum speed you had. All right. All right. Let's see.
Normally, you can't switch movement modes while you're moving. You have to like stride and then swim and then stride. But where you have both movement speeds, I'll allow you to
Sure.
combine them, but you use the lowest.
Sure. Well, that's no good at the moment. So, in that case, let's move in this direction. So 5. I'm going to try and cast my sort of senses in like this direction and see if I can pick out the satyr hunter. For now, anyway.
What's the range? 60?
Yep. For my hearing, and it's a cone, 60-foot cone. And so I'll do it kind of ahead of me, but to the side. Like I want to sort of keep the vertical edge of it. One of them in line with the troll directly north of me, so cover as much as that side area as possible.
Gotcha.
And that's a perception roll, possibly, or
Yes.
okay. So that move is one action. This is another action, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Perception.
Actually, you have precise hearing?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, so precise hearing you don't need to roll for. Unless, like, if he, like Snow Maple, for example, has 4 senses, in which case she's undetectable by normal senses. You're confident there's nothing in that area that you're like listing for.
Okay. All right. And one action left. I will get. I happen to have, because I don't think they don't automatically drop out of my inventory when I rest. But is it reasonable to assume that the professor, because he normally does anyway every day, give us an energy mutagen?
Yeah, that's a reasonable assumption.
Okay. So I have one in my backpack now. I'd like to use my last action to get Sprig, because they can give me 1 bulk items for no action, right? With the
Yep.
valet. So I'd like them to give me that potion, and I'd like to quaff that as my last action.
Okay.
And I'll choose fire for the energy type. And is speaking on my turn an action? Can I say I don't, the satyr's not, and sort of indicate that direction, or no?
It's an action to like point them out if you find them, but just saying like clear, that's not an action.
Okay, perfect.
But if you're like, they're over there behind that stump, hiding behind the maple tree.
Okay, yeah, if I detect them and I'm trying to like reveal them to people, that's an action.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
Perfect.
Can you free action Gratch up a little bit? I just need a little space.
Oh, yeah.
Even just
Sure.
western.
Oh, yeah, no, he gets to move by himself. This diagonal thing messes me up, but it looks like the, what's his face is working properly. The ruler. Oh, sorry, words aren't working today.
No worries. All right. That will take us to the professor, who I assume is with you. Because I didn't know how long Jonathan would be. Stands to reason his first thing would be to recall knowledge for free. Oh, what would you guys like the professor to tell you about trolls?
Is it possible to use magic to turn the heads against each other? What else do we need to know?
It is unlikely.
I didn't
I
think
think
so.
we've got most of what we need for.
Yeah.
And then he may as well exploit vulnerability. That sounds like something he would do.
Oh, definitely.
Routinely.
And then like his third action. Third action would probably be to shoot his bow. That seems like a normal professor thing.
Definitely not abnormal, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yep, that's on par. All
That
right.
also tracks. Yep.
He might also make an energy mutagen for his bow on subsequent turns.
All right. Troll. Troll does not regenerate because he took fire damage. And he's going to pick up a rock. And he's going to throw it where Snow Maple thinks she's hiding. Actually, no, you have the thing so if you fail, it's still a success, correct?
Let me check.
You can hide or sneak when... yeah. That just means you don't need cover, but I thought you had one that bumped your stealth result. Or maybe I'm thinking of Anita's character in Tony's game.
Oh. If that is a feat, I'd love to know it.
It is a feat. It turns your failures into successes.
It's a terrain-based one.
Oh, I don't have any terrain-based ones. That's probably it. Then.
All right. So he is going to throw a rock at where Snow Maple thinks she's hidden.
Okay.
Incoming.
Oof.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Oof.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
So he heaves this rock.
That's a short one.
And Snow Maple is, was so sure that she was hidden that she's like, oh, okay. And then this rock just shatters in her location, spilling like shrapnel everywhere.
Joke's on them. I have more cover now.
Sure.
Now you have a boulder to hide behind.
Exactly. That boulder's not going anywhere.
And then he is going to, what is he going to do? Trolls are not very fast. And then he's going to move forward a little bit.
Yay.
The trusting one. Well, as far as he's concerned, no scrawny elf can stand up to the might of a troll launching a boulder.
Definitely not twice. Yeah.
So he's positive that Snow Maple is squooshed.
I don't know why that posted that, by the way. That twin takedown, sorry.
Don't know. But this one at the back here, he is going to throw a rock at Flower.
If you click on the words, it opens it in your menu. But if you click on the icon, it opens it in the chat.
Oh, weird. I'm in my inventory, so.
And then he comes splashing through the water. He does seem to be slowed by the water. It's deep enough there that it is difficult terrain for him.
Good news.
Flower.
Yeah. So is this one here?
That's the one that threw the rock at Snow Maple.
At Snow Maple. Well, okay.
As he comes up, he's like, tenderized elf meat.
Flower is going to walk forward, and as he's walking forward, he's going to then grow to huge. Where is it? Where is it? Where's... I guess it's just part of my giant stature, isn't it?
Ah, yes, the embiggening.
Mm-hmm.
And oh shoot, I'm still on my ruler. I'll get right
The
up
eugening.
right up to there.
Okay. You kind of glance down. You see that Snow Maple is, I don't want to use the word okay, but is still in one piece and not smushed.
Alive.
I'll
Yeah.
just give her a nod on the way by. I will then get Overnsbane to bless. To bless.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, hold on. No, I won't do that this turn. I'm just gonna swing on this guy because I just realized move, grow. I'm gonna swing.
Mhm.
That was close.
Good idea. Oh boy.
I'm going to hero point that because it can't get worse.
Nope.
That is a hit.
That's better.
Oh my god. Slightly better, but enough.
Hits on a 4.
Yeah, right?
Good enough, we'll take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Why not?
Well, they're definitely not rocking armor. That's for
No.
sure.
No, they are not. So you cut into the troll, and he does start to bleed.
And I will show him in my facial expressions that I'm having just as much fun as he is.
Apparently, I activated the wrong troll earlier. Should have been the envious one previous instead of the unsure, but that's okay. The envious troll. Well, he's envious that his brother gets to fight this giant, and he doesn't.
Bummer.
That's right, everybody. Form a line.
Yeah, they're not smart enough to scatter to avoid more fireballs.
Little do they know, I only have my salutary fireball. I'm sure. Amaranth has something else to entertain them.
Oh, more than likely, yeah.
He's just gonna throw a rock at Flower. But move, throw. That's him. Amaranthar.
Right. I don't want to just drop a fireball. I mean, I do want to drop a fireball, but
I think a fireball's a fine move, but that's just me.
I think that's a great idea.
so scary. Okay. I will quicken cast a fireball.
It's a fine fireball.
That's not bad.
Fail, pass. Come on, fail. Ooh,
So
fail.
2 critical fails.
Oh, they're critical fails. Excellent.
2 critical fails and 1 success.
Ooh, baby.
So yeah, 150 damage on one. 45 damage on the other. 150 damage on that one. Disturbingly, though, they are all still standing.
They're all pretty okay. Holy Lord. Okay. And then I am going to cast a spell I have not cast before. I'm going to cast Metamorphosis. Which gives me dragon form. I will take the form of a diabolic dragon.
It sounds diabolical.
Hull would be
That is
ashamed.
sick.
Which I think I can just drag over here.
It doesn't change your token, but it should give you the appropriate stats.
It didn't give me the 8th level, though. It didn't give me the heightened.
Doesn't say anything about heightened.
Because it should be...
It's choose anything that you can prepare Wraith rank or lower. Gain 40 temporary hit points instead of the normal.
Yeah, well, there you
So what level are we? 17?
Yeah.
Okay, so it did everything except... Okay, it just didn't do the temporary hit points from Metamorphosis. Okay, I could
Right.
just do that manually.
Yep, so you should have 40. And then you can sustain it to enter a new form that you haven't used, which replenishes your temporary hit points. So you don't have to sustain it, but if you do, then you get bonuses.
Yes, and I have lots of different dragon forms. So
That's neat.
that is me.
This guy. He is going to... Oof. So the out of the bushes, an arrow strikes out, hitting Traxton, pinning him to the log behind him. For 63 damage.
Oof.
Fire off
Wow.
a second shot.
I don't know how he can see anything. His helmet looks so small compared to the size of his horns.
Ooh, critical hit followed by a critical miss. And then he is going to disappear again into the underbrush. I don't think anybody has a 45 or higher perception yet.
No.
So you do know, basically he is considered hidden. So when you saw him, he was here. Snow Maple.
What is it to beat it for passive?
You need to make a perception roll against his stealth DC.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to roll against that 54. You have to roll against whatever his stealth DC
Right.
is.
I feel like these trolls are still the most immediate threat. So I'm going to first see if I can recover some of this boulder damage. Oh, really? Gonna re-roll it. Yep, okay, cool. I love doing nothing, it's great. And then step. And then Sly Striker for a step and a strike.
Okay.
And I feel like preventing his reactions is going to be better than bloodying him. So
Yeah. Well, you do get to put 2 debilitations on when you hit at your level.
yeah, I just want to make sure that he's enfeebled for whatever that'll do.
Right, gotcha.
Ooh, nice.
At least we got something out of it.
You crit him on a 13.
I'll take it.
Perfect. So yeah, so your chainsword there like snakes out, hits this guy, tears a chunk of flesh.
I don't think my precision damage is in there for some reason.
It doesn't look like it. No. It must not have marked him as flat-footed. It did not mark him as flat-footed. I don't know why.
All right.
So it's another.
What is my precision damage at this level?
3d6? 46? One second, let me check.
Is that all at level 17?
46.
4.
4.
4 at 17, yeah.
Yeah, it's because it triggers on every single attack you make,
Ah, fair.
as opposed to once around.
Mm-hmm.
So 19 doubled.
Yep, so another 38.
There we go.
Nice.
That's solid
about
hit.
right.
That's some
Okay.
butter zone for you.
Got it. Perfect. So yeah,
And
he is
I did
looking
tag
very
him-
badly off.
I did tag him with prevent reactions and enfeeble.
Okay.
But that is 3 of my actions.
There we go. Okay, got everything. That will take us to Traxton. So you are immobilized. Basically, you're pinned to that log until you make a DC 10 athletics check as an action to pull yourself free.
Oh, excellent. That seems like a real good crit ability. Waste an action. All right, here we go. Might as well do that. Athletics, you say?
Yep.
Doo-doo. Fun. I get to roll it. I have a plus 26, but hey. Doo-doo-doo.
So yeah, so you like snap that arrow free. You free yourself.
Yep, so 2 actions left. Yeah, well, at least I can attack twice for 1 action. Let's move to there. And attack twice. I used that energy mutagen, but it doesn't seem to have applied anything to me.
Okay.
So
Let's see.
I want to be doing a bit of fire damage here with my melee.
And that's a greater.
Yeah, it was a greater energy mutagen.
Oh, is the gang up bonus applying too, Chris, for him?
I don't know if it is or not, but I marked the troll as off guard for that. So
Oh, thank you.
Let's try and stab him a bit. Yay, there's a stab.
that is the 2 is a hit because of the off guard.
Sweet.
And damage.
I hate to ignore the satyr and just let him take pot shots at us, but we can't let these trolls beat on us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as you like wrench yourself free from the arrow and kind of step forward, there's 2 weapons that dig them deep into this troll. That like burning wound that Snow Maple left in the troll, just giving you the perfect opportunity, and you like sever his arm and then stab into his heart, and he dies.
Excellent news. I'll get Gretch to move to there,
Beautiful.
and that will be my turn.
Okay. Professor.
Yeah, I feel like trying to find hidden people is a pointless endeavor, so I'm gonna attack stuff.
All right. The professor is.
You'll sense
Can
him
the prop do
automatically once
his-
he's in range.
Yeah, once he's
Can
within
the prop
range.
do his free
Oh, his free recall knowledge, right?
on the satyr now that he's seen it?
He can.
Ooh, sweet.
Oof. Oh, he gets to use esoteric lore for anything. That will turn that into a success. Yes, the satyr. The satyr is obviously a very skilled hunter. Extremely sneaky, it seems. But what else would you guys like to know about this particular satyr? What else can the professor tell you?
Weaknesses and saves.
Well, the satyr is a fae. He is weak to cold iron.
Right.
In his saves, he's pretty much equally good at all of them. He's slightly hardier because he's a satyr.
So wisdom and dexterity are his low saves, but they're still pretty good.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Yeah, may as well fire off a bow shot.
Oh, does his mutagen work for energy mutagen work for his bow? Because if he fired fire damage on it, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know if it does. We'll find out if he ever hits.
Yeah, fair enough.
The envious troll. He's not as envious now because his brother got attacked. But there's a dragon. A dragon and a giant dwarf. He can't eat either of those.
Just as planned.
That sounds like quitter talk. How will he know he can't eat them until he's tried?
That is a
Don't
very good
approach the
point.
troll. Wizard's big, but still squishy.
I mean, he's going to try to eat a dwarf.
I will give you indigestion.
He can't eat you fast. That's what the problem is.
I do appreciate him leading off with a miss.
Double misses.
Ooh,
Even better.
giant troll or giant dwarf is slipperier than he gambled on.
That's rare for flower.
He's
Didn't
eating
they all
horses.
get fireballed, Chris?
Oh,
Yeah, I
yes.
fireball.
Amarantha fireball.
Mhm.
Sorry, but every point of damage helps.
Absolutely.
Oh, it
Especially when
does.
it's 40 regeneration.
It needs to be.
Oh my god, yes. This is so bad.
So much.
Okay, it is
40
going to
regeneration.
take him 2 of his actions to get to there. Then he's going to try to bite Traxton.
Later, boys.
Oh no! Also a miss.
Oh,
That is me.
there's something wrong with the universe.
I used up all of my good rolls on probably Torg yesterday. The party rolled like shit.
It was so
Sounds like
painful.
torque.
It was so bad. Like poor Mike didn't roll higher than like a 5, except for 119.
I know that's
You
true.
know,
Yeah,
a 1 hour combat that should have took 10 minutes.
yeah. Flower.
Yeah. Now we're going to Hey Oversbane bless. Get the bless from Oversbane. Then we're going to Dread Marshal. Because I feel like it would probably be useful right about now.
36 is a success.
And then it was this guy that tried to hit me, right?
This guy directly to your north.
We're gonna try and stab him from here.
Yep, that's a stab.
That'll do it.
Oof, 88. He is still standing, so let me apply all these things. He's frightened from the Dread Marshal. He is off guard from your critical specialization. And because you are you're legendary in intimidation, right?
Yeah.
So as a reaction, you can demoralize him if you would like.
I would love to.
He is demoralized now as well. And that was
Nice.
that was your reaction. So
Yes.
so you right. I think that's everything.
Yep, that's
Yep.
all. That's all for me.
Perfect. Amaranthar.
First action, I am going to fly.
Like a bird?
Like an
Like
eagle.
an eagle.
To
Like
the
a dragon?
I'll fly out of these guys' reach. I got 120-foot fly speed, so
Okay, so
Like a dragon.
over them.
Go off.
I do have imprecise sense of 60 feet.
Right. You can hear movement almost below you.
Okay, so that's where he's at. And I'll position myself where I can get a breath weapon off on these guys. 30-foot cone.
What if you flew up and blew it straight down on them? Could you get the other guy too?
Not if he's there.
Oh,
I
okay.
can't get all three, so we might as well take the trolls first, I guess, right?
Oh, yeah. No.
There must be a certain amount of the foliage that's on fire by now.
I would imagine so. I mean, it's kind of wet, so it's like more smoldering.
That's fair enough.
The ends of it are like embers.
Yeah, that cone will definitely catch both of them.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't have to roll for the unsure one because he's already dead.
I was gonna say one of them definitely fails.
Yeah.
But it's always good to double tap, just to be
Oh,
sure.
I don't like this change.
No, that doesn't work either.
Bail out. There we go.
Not sure.
Oh, wait a minute.
Not sure why it's not giving me a saving throw option.
Does that help?
Oh, there we go. So reflex save.
That's Tony trying to take out Traxton. What's happening?
You made fun of my ears the other day.
It was bound to happen someday.
Wait, we talked about my ears the last time. What are you talking about?
So 40, I assume, succeeds.
Yeah, success and crit fail.
And crit fail?
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's the trusting one.
Oh,
Too
DC's
trusting.
38.
too trusting indeed.
And the poor envious one.
He's got less to be envious of.
All right. So they are still both on their feet.
That is me.
Wreathed
All
in
right.
flames, I expect.
Okay. Well, enough of this bullshit.
Hellfire even.
Hellfire.
Were these lands called the Troll Lands? Because they should have been.
How high up is the dragon flying?
Oh, whatever I need to be over top of these guys. So
So like
20
50,
feet or something.
20 feet. Okay.
30 feet.
Okay.
It'd have to be 20 for the breath weapon, probably.
So the satyr is going to cast a spell upon you.
Oh, right.
He's going to cast sleep.
I don't want to go to sleep.
That is a willpower save.
Do elves and Pathfinder still get a bonus against sleep?
Nope.
There's a feat for it.
Oh, there is. Yeah, that makes sense.
Sleep isn't auditory.
It is
Earplugs
not.
don't
No.
know.
Ooh,
Oh, getting real sleepy.
still.
Wait, is blue a success?
That is it is a success because of the incapacitation trait.
Oh,
So
okay.
basically, his failure turns into a success. So -1 penalty to perception checks for a round.
Dragon yawns.
Too drowsy.
Dragon is sleepy.
Yeah.
But then, since the dragon is right here,
Seriously though, look at that guy's token. Tell me his horns are not ridiculously proportioned to the size of his head.
Hold on, I gotta zoom in. He's a little boy. Oh yeah. Neck problems for sure. He's got some serious Rebecca said issues.
Like, I appreciate artistic style and flair as much as the next person, but that's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Oh
Oh,
yeah.
dragon form stopped crit there.
Oh, very nice. Any
But
day you could not be crit is a good one.
but that was 2 actions for spell, 1 action to shoot, so he does not have any actions left to hide.
Oh,
That's a shame for him.
it is.
That will take us to Snow Maple.
Yeah, we still have trolls to deal with.
Mm.
I don't think I can tear off after him. But I am gonna step.
I got this guy.
Up. What, the satyr?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So now they're both within. Actually, just the one on the right is within gang up range because Flower is not quite within reach of both of them. I don't think.
Nope.
No, that guy's off guard anyway because Flower hit him hard. So
All right. So just in case he doesn't die, we're gonna try and prevent his reactions and enfeeble him.
Yeah, the other one's just out of my reach. I believe I have a 15-foot reach when I'm huge.
Oh, that might do it.
that definitely
Yeah.
does it.
There you go.
So that was a step and strike. So we got 2 more actions. So we'll try to get him with another attack. On the other guy. I don't have anybody else to flank with, so. But I do have the one that gives me half of my sneak attack die, even when I'm not precisioning. But it's a miss. Okay.
Yeah, barely a miss.
We have a hero point.
That is a hit.
There you go.
Let's see, it's not adding sneak attack. Sly Striker. Here we go. Toggled on.
Toggled on.
Right, you have that troll's attention now.
I assume that still applies to the debilitation, right? Because it's partial sneak attack?
I don't know if it does. What's that say for debilitating strike? It might say like the target has to be off guard, or if you apply sneak attack, or both.
When you take advantage of an opening, you hinder and harm your foe. You gain debilitating strike free action.
Has to be off guard. Target hits off guard creature.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you don't need to do your precision damage. They do need to be off guard.
Okay.
So it means you can you can land it on people that are immune to precision damage.
Right. But this guy, not so much. But anyway, we did tag him with some fire damage.
Yep.
I think he's already got some fire damage on him this turn, but
Yeah, he got breathed on. So yep.
no regenerating for him either way.
Yeah, you guys are becoming experts at troll fighting.
We fought a few, yeah.
Fought a few.
Yep.
Is that all your actions?
I
think you still have one.
I still have one, so I'm going to shield.
Okay.
Might make the difference.
Just in case this troll's 5 heads are staring down at you.
Yeah.
That will take us to Traxton.
All right. Let's use an action. So I'm not sure because we didn't really specify exactly. So I'm going to imagine that I no longer have any hunted prey left. So I'm going to use an action to throw it on the troll north of me, and also pain in the ass satyr who's jumping in and out of hiding. Make that maybe a little bit more easier on us. If he does it again, that'll be my first action. Second action, I'm going to throw to Gratch to get some support. Or get him active and get him to move up and give support, and then I will try and throw some star knives at this troll.
Okay. As Gratch moves up, he's going to bite him.
Sure.
Well, if Gretch doesn't get swallowed, he'll then be off guard.
He shouldn't be able to be swallowed. He's large.
Oh, good.
He'll take damage, but probably a shitload.
It's not terrible.
No, not horrible. And attacking.
So he should be off guard for this attack, right?
Oof, love that for me. Crit damage. Oh crap, these aren't. It doesn't matter, I suppose. What's going on here?
Yeah, unfortunately, he's not off guard because Star Knives are ranged.
Oh, for Star Knives. No, that's different, yeah.
But a critical is a critical.
Lots of extra damage. I'm not. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, yeah, because it's greater and stuff. Okay, yeah. Okay, here we go. It's a big hit, or should be. And the offhand throw.
His armor is starting to melt. He doesn't have any armor.
He's also got continuous
By his
fire
armor,
too,
you mean
doesn't
his
he?
body?
His
Yeah.
skin, his
Yeah.
hide.
Yeah, he is taking persistent fire and some acid damage.
I'm gonna reroll that just cause. There we go. Love that
Back-to-back
for me.
criticals.
Love that for me. And I got 4d8 coming, or sorry, no, 8d8 coming from Gratch, isn't it? Or something like that. What is
Yep.
it? 2? Yeah, so 4, 8d8. Yeah. All right. So here's critical damage again. And rolling the d8s.
Looks like the Bless gave that crit too.
I think it did, yeah.
Excellent. I feel much
So,
better about this now.
I want to see what happens. Oh, yeah. 8d8 from, from Traxon, but that's Gratch, but yeah.
So 62 and 66, 128. 128 and 39. 167. But yes, with that last troll goes down.
Yeah. You hit from Traxton and a reverse chest burster from Gratch.
Yep. Gratch is like licking off his paws.
Yeah. All right.
The professor. Probably move to a free recall knowledge. Doesn't know anything else. But we'll exploit vulnerability. Take the weakness of the cold iron. Oh, that's a success. What else would you guys like to know about the Horned Hunter?
What's next? Special attacks?
And the song thing.
So yes, the Horned Hunter is a trained ranger.
Ooh, Ranger Danger.
Ranger danger. And the spell he cast on the dragon was himself, not his music. So he's got his pipes, and he's also a spellcaster beyond that.
So a Ranger spell instead of a Satyr spell.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Okay. Tried to magic him to sleep, not like singing him to sleep.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
Ooh, Professor hits with his bow.
Nice. Get in there, Professor.
That's not bad. But the satyr does seem to have taken more damage than anybody thought. But that could be because the professor is the professor. That'll take us to Flower.
All right. There's a satyr over there.
There is.
I think he's outside my. Actually, one second.
I'm doing a recap for John in the
Was
channel.
this difficult terrain?
I'm going to say it's not for you where you're so big.
Okay.
He's so big.
Like, I think if you're huge size, difficult terrain changes. Like, this is
Oh,
this is no longer chest deep water on Flower.
yeah, I'm still probably gonna have to do 2 movements to get to him.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
prob-
if you can step
Thunder.
around the lily pads, you know, we don't want to damage the
Yeah.
ecosystem.
No, please
I'm
don't.
just gonna sudden charge. Like here. That's in range.
Oh my god,
It's
ridiculous!
not in range.
Hmm?
I say it's not in range.
And I'm gonna swing on him. Because, well, sudden charge.
Yep.
I'm going to reroll that. I'm gonna do something risky for Flower.
Oh,
Ooh, that connects.
To actually do something. One second. Yeah. I think that's all I got. I think I'm gonna him again. I'm just looking at some of the stuff I haven't used in a while, just because I haven't used in a while. I'm gonna try to scare to death.
Ah, sure.
Why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
He does not seem to be impressed.
With a shot.
Yeah,
Oh,
why
always.
not?
For sure.
Scared to death is one of those things like when it works, it's going to be awesome.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. The time that this actually works will be great.
Right? For third action, not terrible.
Oh yeah.
how close to the edge of insanity do we come?
I mean, anything for third action that doesn't involve map is good.
Yeah.
You think a 36 would hit that guy? Probably, right?
I hope so. Oh, you're thinking about stuff again.
Yeah, I had to think about this.
Gotcha.
I will fly.
Flower hit him on a 46, and it wasn't a crit, so
Yep.
Oh,
that may be a price point in your considerations.
well, this will tell us something. I mean, he's off guard.
If he's off guard, that changes the math. So.
Only slightly, but it does.
So the dragon lands behind him.
Yeah, I'm gonna land behind. 35's a miss, even with off guard. If he's off guard.
He is off guard.
Oof, that's spicy.
Interesting.
He ducks out of your way.
Quick, yeah.
He is
Squirrely.
nimbly.
I will free sustain my dragon form to take a new form.
To refresh your temps.
Yeah, and then I.
Do you suppose they have stats for a cold iron dragon somewhere? That'd be
They
fun.
don't. I did look though.
Worth a shot.
Forge dragon.
I feel like a cold iron dragon specifically targets any fey folk in your party and just says, "Hey, fuck you
Oh,
in
yeah.
particular."
Yeah.
I'm not going to hero point
you.
that.
All right.
Yeah, that's a welcome to the Thunderdome moment.
All right. His turn. He's got a dragon behind him. He's got a giant dwarf.
And all of his trolls are friggin' dead.
All of his trolls are dead. Despite all of that, he is going to target Truxton.
What? Oh, it's a ranger thing.
No, it's that
Ooh.
fucking sword.
Yeah.
The swords are eating
Ooh.
everything that we kill.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, it's sucking up their essence when they go down. Speaking of going down,
That's a bomb
like
from
this-
downtown.
I feel like this guy's the ranged version of me.
How you doing? You all right? Oh, you're not bad.
Kind of alright, yeah.
Oh.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, that's good. Any kind of miss, really.
You got a potion or something on you if you get real low, right?
For healing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've got good berries, potion, wands. I
Okay.
think the potion is like really old though.
All right.
Well, they've been good for quite a while.
So
Still
he
hit
is. Can't see that. Oh no, can't do that. That takes too long.
You may want to check the expiry date when we get back to town, though.
I just mean the dosage is low. Like the hit points back is going to be low. I don't think it's going to expire.
Maybe.
The 22 hit points aren't going to do much.
I just picked it up like last year real time. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of preservatives in those things, though.
Oh yeah, yeah.
He is going to. He's going to try to intimidate the dragon.
In Soviet Russia, you intimidate the dragon? Is that what happens?
Is it possible to determine, because like being rangers and whatnot, if he functions the same way I do? Am I like his prey, hunted prey now?
He does seem to be tracking you fairly well.
Right.
Oof. He.
Oh, language barrier.
It is actually a failure.
No. Not with Amarantha. I feel like he speaks all the languages.
What language is he speaking, Chris?
He was speaking common.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe the dragon by default doesn't speak common.
That says speaks the language.
Yeah. Failure speaks the
Oh,
language.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's the fact that he only rolled a 28 versus a will DC of 41.
Whew.
So his
So the speaks the language thing is just for clarification.
Yep.
I guess.
so
Yeah,
his
it's just to say.
his critical success or his critical failure from rolling so low upgrades to only a simple failure because of his nat 20. Because apparently, for some reason, they did not give this fearsome hunter intimidate as a skill.
No. He's small and plays music, so.
Yeah. That will take us to Snow Maple.
At least he's not a spellcaster that doesn't have any spells.
True.
All right.
That's the worst.
If Traxton's okay, I'm gonna tear off and see if I can close with this guy. So I did math it out, but I'll show you what it looks like. Snow Maple runs over this way, jumps off this lily pad, lands over here, and then closes with the guy.
Gotcha, because she's so fast.
That's 2 moves.
Oh,
with
excellent.
like an extra 20 feet of movement if there's any kind of difficult terrain.
Gotcha. No, there shouldn't be. I mean, I assume you've got either acrobatics or athletics.
Oh yeah.
So I'm not going to bother making you roll for the jump. I like the visual of it, of just like running in one direction and then like Mario brothering your way across.
Yeah. And then we'll get over there in time to introduce this guy to our greater striking, flaming, corrosive, cold irons short sword.
You Jesus, your lizard, Jesus lizard, all the way up there.
That is a hit. So can't use that reactions. He's enfeebled.
Yeah, I figure reaction and enfeebled is still the best
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Because we don't know. We don't want him to get squirrely.
Yeah, and his flesh like literally starts to like melt from that cold iron.
Yeah, love to see it.
Not a pleasant time.
That will take us to Traxton.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's an extra 15 damage on it?
Uh-huh.
Ooh, he hates
He
it.
is my hunted prey. So I have 3 actions. I'm currently, well, not currently. I have it for a while. I imagine been the case. I'm immune to difficult terrain,
Oh, there you go.
so I would like to move the extent of
Traction just slogs his way across.
my extent of my movement for 40 to here.
I mean, at this point, Traxton probably like runs across the top of the water.
I mean, those lily pads are huge.
Yeah, I feel like
Probably
there's at least some
provide
of that
pretty good.
happening.
Yeah, so, if you want to get Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon about it.
Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit of that, not a lot, but just
Yeah.
just a soupçon of that happening. And sorry, I'm measuring. Gratch will move up as
Maybe he
well.
does it, but it's not Traxton being nimble. It's like the nature cooperating.
Yep.
Like the lily pads just kind of move under his feet.
Cover like the weeds coming together, the plants coming together. Be like, here you go, just little platform to step on.
Yeah.
Maybe it's like when you see like if you've ever seen anybody crowd surfing at a concert, only it's like all of the weeds and lily pads like rising up to just kind of push him across.
For sure.
Exactly, yeah. And Gratch will move up. He is not particularly immune to stuff, so he'll get to about there, I feel like. And with his free move, or free action for the turn, I will try and pitch a bunch of star knives at this guy for the rest of my actions for this turn. See what that does.
We should really get you some cold iron star knives, my friend.
Oh, sure. I already got a cold iron briar, but I'm not close enough for that yet. Well, I suppose I could be, but I don't really want to be just yet. This is more cinematic, in my opinion. It'll miss though. Next one. Was that a crit miss?
It is.
Yep. And the last one. Because I can.
We know he's pretty good with a bow. We don't know what he's like in melee yet.
If he doesn't disappear, I'll close in on him next time, but that's my turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Professor will move up. But we'll miss. Sorry, didn't exploit vulnerability. That's. Gee. I feel like the professor would probably use Bon Mod on him. That sounds like a professor.
I mean, at this point, why not? Surrender now, you will die faster.
So he needs to make a diplomacy check. 40 is just a success. There we go. So, -2 penalty to perception and will saves for a minute. That will take us to Flower.
All right. Well, he's right there. We're gonna swing on him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing good.
I feel you, buddy.
Yeah.
I mean, after the low AC of the trolls, these guys are, or this guy is a step up.
Yeah, I just like this guy.
Yep.
We'll swing again. Just because we're gonna fish for the crit.
Oh, it's a hit anyway.
There you go.
Smash.
That's a
Ooh.
Good
potent
hit.
for a non-critical.
Yeah.
2 12s on D12s.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's a solid hit. He's like,
I'm gonna
I'm
try and
gonna-
scare him to death again. Go ahead first, though. So if you're gonna,
I'm
jump
gonna pop in with my
Opportunist.
opportunistic backstab.
Ooh. That's a good one.
Just to get some more of that cold iron in him.
yeah. So yeah, like he's like shrieking.
And he's got a speed penalty if he wants to make a break for it, and some bleed.
Not like you could probably really tell because it's flaming and corrosive, this short sword, but like the cold iron is like sizzling his flesh. Like,
Yes.
Oh yeah.
okay.
He's taking an extra 15 points of vulnerability damage.
Ooh. I
Yeah.
gotta get up there with my long sword real fast.
So I think Flower was going to try to scare him to death again.
I will, because I dislike him. I
Same.
want him to know that this fear is so great that he potentially dies.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's just not meant to be. However, on a regular failure, he is still frightened. Right? No, that's the DC.
On a success, target becomes frightened. Failure becomes frightened 1.
Yes.
So even though the 39 is a success, it has the incapacitation trait and he's higher level than you, so his failure gets bumped, or your success gets bumped down to a failure. But he is still frightened.
Oh.
Probably rightfully so.
I've now hit him twice pretty decently.
Yes.
This should be logical, yeah.
Amaranthar.
I'm just hoping he gets finished up before he gets a chance to hit me.
Mm.
Purely selfish.
There is a dragon going before you, so that might happen.
I gotta think about this for a second. He seems really fast.
Thinking too hard.
I will elf step.
Does that look like a dragon doing an elf step? A little.
Yeah, dragon doing a little, like, tiptoe.
Yeah.
I might not be able to hit this guy without hitting anybody else.
I like to think elf step is like when you watch like the Bugs Bunny cartoons, and whenever Bugs or Wile E is about to make a break for it, they always have that one leg like way outstretched behind them.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean, let's be honest, it's elves. It's probably just I can step twice because I'm better than you.
That's true.
Yeah. I believe myself to be better than the rest.
Well, I can't get a breath off on this guy.
Well, you can.
But you shouldn't.
If Snow's the only one in the way, let her rip.
I doubt it.
So there's no need to step over there. I can't fit down there. Hmm. I can cast in
What
this
if
form, though,
what
right?
if you elf stepped to like this side of him and then just blew it the other way?
Oh, never mind. I could fly.
You believe you can fly?
It's true, his reactions are currently blocked, so feel free.
I forgot I could fly, so I will just fly on top of Snow here.
Moment of indecision as the dragon kind of hops back and forth on one leg, trying to decide what to do.
Wait,
Or-
three dimensions are open to me.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know what 14d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage does to a person, but
49 damage, apparently.
I guess the important question: what does significantly more than that do? No, the 31's not a crit fail, is it? No.
no.
So just normal damage. So yeah, as the what type of dragon is it?
Adamantine.
Ooh.
Ooh. So yeah, so I imagine it's basically just like this, like super strong buffet of wind that just like slams into it. Like it's not a gentle breeze; it's like a gale force wind. I don't know if it says under the adamantine dragon or not what their breath weapon is.
It's not that the wind is blowing, it's what the wind is blowing.
Yeah. Chunks of adamantine into your head.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bludgeoning damage.
Avalanche breath. Massive boulders.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, God.
Belches forth a mass of boulders. So it's like these boulders that had just been hanging out in the dragon's gut.
Fucking hairball from hell.
Fuck.
Well, that was the last one. That was a diabolic dragon, probably.
Alright, it would like to focus on Traxton. And fortunately, it has this pesky elf with a cold iron weapon in its face.
She is annoying.
The dragon throwing up on him, too. Oh, no.
So it is going to slam its horns into Snow Maple.
That's rude. You shouldn't be able to move with those horns.
For 38.
That'll hurt, but I'm still good.
And then as a free action, it's going to trip you with its improved knockback. It's going to successfully knock Snow Maple prone.
Cheeky bugger.
And then it's going to, at point blank range, just like shoot an arrow into her face.
You got reactive strike, don't you, Flower?
What's that?
You have reactive strike.
I do. Yeah, I'm going to use that.
You have big reach.
I do, and I keep forgetting that I can do that.
There you go.
Oh
That's what we
yeah.
need right now.
Oof.
Oh yeah.
So it actually interrupts the attack.
God damn it.
Nice.
Perfect. So yeah, so this hunter like headbutts Snow Maple and is like standing over her, about to put an arrow in her head, when kind of from behind the side, Flower, how would you like to finish this guy off?
I like to think like he goes to do it, and I just completely impale him and like lift up on the enlarged sword, so he like slides down to the hilt, kind of deal.
Get away from her, you bitch.
Pretty much, yeah.
Slunk.
And as you do, Traxon, you feel Briar respond as the satyr's body basically dissipates back to the first world, leaving behind one of its horns and its bow.
Oh.
And you can feel like your flesh start to stiffen ever so briefly.
Mine?
Yours.
Traxton's? Okay, yes. Interesting. Okay.
And it you feel something awaken in the sword. You can feel a feeling of sorrow and longing.
More of the sadness from before, or is it something different?
It's more pronounced.
Oh, okay. Like more to the surface kind of deal.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you get a feeling of like the sword wants to protect you.
Oh, okay.
Do you say okay?
Yeah, if I feel like there's a wave of like protection, like a want of, yeah, I will be like very well, like that kind of reaction to it.
So yeah, you guys watch as Traxton's skin kind of takes on a bark-like tone.
Oh. Do I look at hands and forearms and see that as well?
You do.
Okay.
How does
Very, very.
bark skin work in Pathfinder?
It's actually called Oaken Resilience.
Oh, yeah.
That is what this is. Is it like a very long time ago? I think I used one of these on Gretch, like right back in the beginning.
Yes. Oaken Resilience. Target gains resistance 2 to bludgeoning and piercing, and weakness 3 to fire. If you take fire damage, you can dismiss the spell as a free action triggered by taking the damage. Doing so doesn't reduce the fire damage that you have taken, but it stops the spell so you don't take more. So it's like low-level resistance to bludgeoning and piercing.
Gotcha.
That's not terrible.
No.
And you can also feel the sword becomes stronger. Just give me 1 sec here. As it becomes a +3 major striking.
Ooh.
+3 major striking, shifting, cold iron bastard sword.
Mm-hmm. With laminating abilities.
And potentially 4 out of 12 power-ups.
Oh, yeah, true. Maybe. Although we haven't been getting 1 per 1.
And Snow Maple and Amaranthar. Since you guys are right up there when this hunter dies,
Mm-hmm.
just for the briefest of moment, the two of you, Snow Maple probably notices it first with a legendary perception. But as the light goes out of his eyes, for just a split second, there's you see his light go out, but there's almost like there's another life behind his eyes that also dissipates.
Mm-hmm. I think in that moment, Snow Maple would just whisper, because we're very close to each other, both being on the ground. If you want our kingdom, come and get it, bitch.
Arrow.
Yeah, I mean, Fae are so catty by nature.
Mm,
It's hard not to be a little catty back.
fair.
Snow Maple, you actually, and Amaranthar, since you're up there, you kind of hear it, the lips of the dead hunter don't move, but you do hear a voice that says, "Thank you for the invitation."
That's fair.
And then that secondary life force is no longer there. Trolls don't have any moves. I did put I put the guy's short bow in the party stash.
Okay.
It won't take very long at all for the professor to identify it. Thought I put it in the party stash.
I don't see it.
Mm. Same.
We do not have anything under weapons and shields.
We're not really bow people either, I don't think.
No,
Oh.
I carry one, but it's not really effective.
Yeah, I've got one too, but the prophet mainly is the one who uses the bow mostly. I feel like
I don't know if he is concerned about whether it's a crossbow or a bow.
Actually,
Recently.
he's been using a short bow recently. It is a plus
Oh, there you
2 greater striking, grievous, thundering, duskwood composite short bow.
Whew,
That's a mouthful.
that's a lot of
Tree to
words.
pear tree. Yep.
So yeah, thundering means it does extra thundering damage. Grievous means if you crit, the critical effect lasts for a longer period of time. I believe that's what Grievous does.
Gotcha.
And then on top of that is a short bow.
Duskwood is what, lighter than normal?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Duskwood comes from the Dark Moon Vale.
It does. But yes, as this dissipates, the trolls notably do not dissipate back to the first world.
Yeah, they're probably still sizzling.
They are still smoldering. But this horned hunter does leave behind one of his horns.
Mm-hmm. And I'm imagining that has the same resonance as the other keys on Samaranther takes a sniff.
It does.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be sure to grab that.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, 100%.
And actually, Amaranthar, you can give me a planar lore roll.
Sure.
Make sure we set up these bodies in a way where they'll decompose a little bit faster, hopefully.
Oh, we'll burn them to ash for sure.
Oh, yeah.
The trolls are close enough to each other that they should form into one pyre nicely. And there's nothing left of the satyr, so.
Are they burning corpses combined? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They died
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of overlapping with each other.
Yeah, the satyr despawned completely, but
But Amaranthar, as you're like looking at this, and it's definitely one of the planar trophies, same as the swan carcass and the other things that you've found. But now that you have a larger sample size, each of them is attuned slightly differently.
Okay.
Because they're all attuned to different portals in the big portal array that they had set up.
That's a pretty good assumption. Kind of like each of them comes from a different part of the same demi-plane.
Right.
Different locations within it.
Different locations within it.
But we still couldn't use one individual part to get to one particular place.
No. In your estimation, the odds of that going poorly are extremely high.
Maybe this key thing is like a Power Rangers weapon. You have to get all the pieces and slot them together in the right way.
As far as I could tell, or we could tell, is if we get enough of these pieces, then we could use it as a planar key. And if it's a planar key, I can use it to get us to wherever it goes.
Right now, I'm marking it down as 4 of 12. That may be presumptuous, but there it is.
The question is, how quickly are these things going to keep coming? Like if we're dealing with a crisis a day, it's a whole lot easier than dealing with 4 crises a day. I can only teleport us so far, so many times, right?
Right. Well, I guess we can only take the hits as they come. Like we've got all the networks out there trying to collect information, so we should have a good warning system in place. Hopefully.
I can't think of anything else we could do.
No, me either. I'm gonna apply ignite to the troll corpses until we get them down to a level of ash that we're all content with.
Okay. They do burn very easily.
What do you think? Just back home?
We can head back to. I think we can probably take the long way without having to magically transfer. Depending on how far we are away from Tasselford, I could, if we're less than 5 miles away, I could use my telescope to get us back.
Yeah, you're probably within 5 miles of Tatzelford.
All right, assuming we can see the.
You can see like
high enough to see the watchtower from Tatzelford, we can.
Yeah, I mean it stands to reason if you guys could see from the watchtower to this area, then you can see the watchtower from where you are. That makes sense. Also, I love the idea of a teleporting telescope.
The watchtower?
Yes. So yeah, you guys
Kind of neat. I'm glad John found it for me.
You can zot your way back easy enough. Let people, let everybody know. They're like, is it? I assume it's done.
Yes, the threat has been subdued for the moment.
For the moment.
I have no doubt there will be more, but this particular threat is quelled.
Other threats, yes.
So they'll basically they will have like a little bit of a celebration. I mean, it's not often that the rulers come to town, so they kind of like do their best to put on a good show. But they do like kind of like double up the men on the walls and increase the patrol frequency and stuff just in case.
Good. Yeah. But yeah, we'll make sure everybody's cleaned up and get everybody's wounds tended to, just so we can show a good front, so we don't look all torn up.
Perfect. All right. And you guys can make your way back to Layton. You can just take the road.
Yeah.
Enjoy walking through your kingdom. Through your lumber fields and your fangberry farm.
Beautiful.
People are, everybody knows who you are. So a lot of people are like, there's whispers and stuff that, the rulers are, in the area. People come out to, not quite a parade, but people do come out to kind of like see you as you walk by their little town or their little, farm or whatever.
Yeah, and Snow Maple doesn't really like the attention, but she knows it's necessary to keep up morale. So, she doesn't hide.
Okay. Perfect. And I think we'll take a quick break. I need to go stir my chili and stuff, and then we'll pick that up.
What you making for chili?
Just like basic, like beef chili.
Okay.
It's kind of a rainy day, so we're like, it feels like Anita and Alex are like, feels like a soup day. It's like, how about chili?
Chili, yeah. I'd go for the chili. I know that.
So we'll take 10 and we'll be back in a bit.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
There's always somebody, right?
Always. Oh, well. We can get
And
somebody.
I feel like it's not until we publish the schedule, like this is what the schedule looked like, that people go, huh? There's a gap over here. I should put something in there.
Yeah, for sure. Alrighty. So you guys managed to make your way back to Layton. Couple of days of peace and quiet.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, we'll still stay on guard.
Yeah, of course. No reports from your ship or anything. No reports from the Watchers. Everything seems to be Everything seems to be perfectly fine.
Oh.
I checked. I don't have any chili in the cupboard. I really should learn how to make a proper chili.
I'll send you my recipe. My recipe's pretty simple.
Yeah,
Cool.
it's not rocket science, that's for sure.
One of the best things you can add to chili actually is like a little bit of cocoa powder.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Most of the recipes I've heard of call for just a bit of dark chocolate or something.
Yep,
Cinnamon's also not a bad addition.
that's true. The recipe that's in the D&D cookbook is actually pretty decent too.
Well, that's good.
For some reason, my simple calendar isn't letting me change the date. All right. So over the next 3 or 4 days, everything is fairly quiet. I mean, everybody is on the lookout for anything that might be untoward. But about less than about half a week after you guys defeated the hunter, I'm gonna need everybody to give me a d20 roll. Let's see. Looks
And
like
they're the best.
Traxton and Flower. Both Traxton and Flower can roll a d8 for me.
Okay.
Interesting. 1 sec. I have to see what spells have been changed.
Always tricky.
Okay. And I've got my this. Both Traxton and Flower. The two of you, I mean, as you're sleeping, and you have whatever your normal dreams are. The dream changes. You hear like the beating of wings, and kind of like flying overhead. You see this very large, pure black raven, and As it passes overhead, the scenery of the dream changes, and whatever your dream was previously, you now have this feeling of being hunted, being chased by something you can't see, something that you can't get a bead on. Everything is like you're not used to being afraid. But something about whatever it is that's hunting you eats away like deep in like the like primordial part of your brain, telling you to run. And every place you run, you see this black raven watching you. And as you wake up, I'm gonna need oh, hero points. That's convenient. I'm going to need Flower to give me a fortitude save.
Okie dokie.
Okay, and I'm going to need Trax to give me a willpower save. Right. So when you wake up in the morning, Flower, for the briefest of moments in your dream, you thought you were a prey animal. Like a rabbit or something harmless, something not at all like you. And as you kind of snap to, as this whatever's hunting you kind of like catches up with you kind of snap to, you feel your body snap back into its dwarven form. For the briefest of seconds, you were not Flower. You were, in fact, that harmless animal. Traxton, when you wake up, you're like your sheets are soaked. Your bedclothes are soaked with sweat. You've got a just pounding headache. Your eyes kind of dart around the corner of the room like you expect whatever was in your dream followed you here. For the briefest of moments. Essentially, Flower, you critically succeeded on your saving throw, so you are not affected by whatever ill effect might have been.
Well, he just wakes up, just goes, "That's fucking weird."
Yep. Traxton takes 4d6 mental damage and is frightened 1. It passes very quickly, but you've got like a bit of a headache all day. And for everybody else, when you wake up, I mean, there's definitely like a commotion happening. Here and there, people are running around. You catch snippets of conversation here and there, but apparently, there's been a few deaths in the city overnight.
Uh-oh.
Let's put the detective hat on and see what we can figure out.
Yeah, we better get tracking it down.
Dying in their sleep, probably.
So yeah, Amaranthar, you can give me a gather information roll.
It's like diplomacy or something, isn't it?
I think so.
God, it must do. Am I better at that somehow?
I can help.
I'm good at diplomacy.
Yeah.
Can she use Arcana for everything?
I can for recall knowledge, but
Oh,
Are we all able to roll diplomacy?
You can if you're like kind of spreading out to kind of figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like probably to my circles.
What's the roll, Chris?
Gather information. Usually diplomacy, in some cases society. Kind of depends on how you're doing it.
Okay. I don't see it on basic action macro. So
I just rolled straight diplomacy. Does that
Yep, that's fine.
cool?
Ooh, critical success from Amaranther.
really? Wow.
nobody's talking to Snowmaple.
29 still a success.
Oh, good.
Gather info is under the exploration tab of the basic action macro.
So yeah, as you guys ask around, yes, several people died in their sleep, but from different causes. One person had significant burns on their body. Another person looks like they went into shock from suffering hypothermia. A couple people like disappeared, and their significant others or parents or whoever are convinced that in the night they got turned into like a rabbit or a squirrel or something because the person was missing but the animal was in the room. But Amaranthar, with your critical success, all of these people describe this giant black bird watching them in their nightmares. And most of them seem convinced that this bird was the cause of their nightmare. Like everything, like as far as they can remember, normal night, and then they vividly remember this giant raven showing up, and then this horrific nightmare taking hold. Some people survived it, some people didn't.
If Flower relates his experience to us, can we disseminate the knowledge that if you have a friend or relative that you think has turned into a small furry animal, that you should take care of that small furry animal until the threat has passed?
I think at first Flower like doesn't think too much into it. He's just like, oh, just a dream. But after like so many people are like, oh, Big Bird goes, wait, Big Bird. That sounds familiar. Maybe I should mention this.
hopefully those animals are alive and not like dead animals in the bed or something.
They are alive.
Okay.
All right, so we got a giant bird that's affecting people in their dreams. What does recall knowledge or me and Prof know about that, I guess?
Oh, that's a good question. What do you guys know about that?
Tomorrow I could try to speak with animals and talk to those animals and see if they're people.
That's not the worst idea.
Amaranthar. Yeah, as you're like looking at it, you're thinking about it, and then you have this. You're fairly certain that this bird is a creature called the Nightmare Rook.
The Nightmare Rock?
Rook. ROOK.
Oh,
Yeah.
A
rook,
rook
okay.
is a word for a raven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a synonym.
It is a creature of the first world who basically directs nightmares. Specifically, though, it is the Nightmare Rook, not a Nightmare Rook.
Noted.
Okay.
And Truxton, yeah, these animals are, they are definitely animals now, but they do have vague memories of being a person.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to assume that that'll either go away on its own once we've taken care of the Nightmare Rook, or we're going to have to get some. I don't know. So the prof will probably have a better idea, but like some polyjuice potion or something to fix these people.
What's the check to get any lore behind this nightmare rook? Like, is it a harbinger of something? Does it work for someone? Does it?
It is planar lore, first world lore, or nature.
All right, I'll do that nature. And that's off the action menu, right? Like it's a recall knowledge?
Yep.
Okay. Clicked it. I think something might have happened.
You'll want to go ahead and drag your token onto the board.
Oh, that might be why.
Yeah, I had to do that earlier to get my recall knowledge to work.
DDT, boo-doo-doo, yeah. I did it. I clicked it again. I don't know what happened.
For some reason, I'm not seeing anything.
Getting back to chat.
Select your token.
Select it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. That did something.
So yeah, the Nightmare Rook is an immense avian that dwells in the reaches of the First World. It is essentially almost on the power level of the Eldest.
Oh, great.
So essentially a god of nightmares.
Mm-hmm. Yep. And it does what it wants to do whenever it wants to do it. Like it's not a portent of something if it descends upon a population or anything.
Not necessarily. Usually it's just inflicting nightmares upon people for shits and giggles.
Right. Because that's just what it do. Okay.
Yep.
How can we find it?
Well,
Wonder if it's here somewhere.
it is not, and fighting an eldest,
No.
not something that you undertake lightly.
No.
But let me see. Amaranthar, with his planar lore, basically, if the Nightmare Rook can be confronted, it might be able to be driven off.
How do we go about doing that?
Essentially, in your dreams, you need to confront the Nightmare Rook and try to convince it to leave somehow. You might want
Open
to.
its streamy ass.
You might want to like try to scare it away. You might want to come to appeal to whatever passes for a sense of mercy with it. You might want to sneak away from it. But you need to confront it in your dreams. It is not a physical thing.
Oh, that's
So if we slept in the same space and it came to one of us, in theory, we would all be able to encounter it.
No. You guys do not have, unless you have the means to create a shared dreamscape somehow.
I don't, but there might be a way.
Well, we do have a bog witch and a few pretty old fae kicking around that might have something.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. I do have connections in the field of drugs.
We're all gonna get zapped and fucking go to sleep holding hands.
You know, a lot of cultures, that's what it takes. So, I'm just gonna throw that out there.
Fair, yeah.
If we need some like special peyote or something, I can probably get it.
We could go to the Feywild and talk to it there, but it would be way more powerful there than here.
Yeah, that sounds real sketch.
Yeah. I feel like the dream plane confrontation is the way to go, honestly.
What is this? Okay. Well, I mean, I could do it for an hour if we pick up a scroll. Be a dream council.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds viable.
I was literally just looking at that.
There's also something called Midnight Milk that I'm currently looking at, which is an alchemical drug and poison. It's got a lot of flavor text about dream state and whatnot, but seems to draw you down into the dark lands as opposed to a dream state.
I have commune as a ritual.
Oh, commune could be good.
Hmm. Call upon an unknown powerful being to answer questions. Nature, primal spirits, beasts, which know about animals, beasts, fae. Yeah, it's more of an informational thing, but
I feel like where the midnight or the nightmare rook is a specific entity, that could totally be valuable. I'm not sure.
It's probably too high of a level to affect with most of those things. I looked at Binding Circle just to see if we could summon it, but that only goes up to like twice its level, so 18th at max that I can cast right now.
we got primal call as well, but that's 100-mile radius. I don't think cross planar boundaries that'll work.
Yep. I mean, commune could give you answers to questions.
Yeah.
You get 7 questions, yes or no. But Dream Council would put you into a shared dream space.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that sounds like our best bet. We want to grab a couple scrolls of that.
That sounds like the move, yeah.
Yeah, it's an 8th level arcane spell. Targets up to 12 creatures.
1,300 gold to pop.
Yeah, I am broke.
What have I got? I've got about 600 cash.
Professor is apparently sitting on about 7 grand.
I'm sure he wouldn't mind footing the bill for it. If not, we can always dip into the kingdom's coffers.
That's true. You are the treasurer.
We don't have any coinage in the coffers.
Well, no, the kingdom coffers are not the stash. The kingdom coffers are its own separate thing.
Yeah, we haven't had to dip into it yet, but this is a matter of national security, so I'm willing to authorize it.
Yep. I'll sign off on that
Thirded.
as being the warder.
Sounds like it's
Warden, I should
agreed.
say.
And at this point, like 1,300 gold out of the kingdom coffers is not a big amount.
No.
Yeah, we probably make that much a month in our steel exports alone.
Yeah, it seems to me, I think the amount that the resource points translate to when you tap the coffers is based off of... I think it's based off of the level of the kingdom, as if it was like extra coin or something.
Yeah.
There's like a conversion.
I looked into it once upon a time, and even at around level 10, it was looking awfully attractive.
Alrighty, well, I can learn that spell really fast because I have a feat for that. So
Excellent. Let's get you one and get to studying. We've got until everybody gets sleepy, I think. Because we don't want this to happen another round across the kingdom if possible.
No.
yeah, it only takes 10 minutes for me to learn it.
Perfect. And the roughly speaking, every resource point you tap from the treasury is about 7 grand.
Great.
Oh shit, son. Okay.
I'll tell Lindsay to put the rest in petty cash.
Pizza party on Friday.
Excellent.
Yeah, we may also need to pay for antidotes to get the shapeshifted people fixed.
True, yeah.
Actually, the people that have been shapeshifted, you don't have anybody in the kingdom powerful enough to undo the magic.
Fuck. Well, let's hope dealing with the Nightmare Rook will get it done.
We can move on, yep.
Only needed 34 to learn the spell.
So it's a critical success.
It doesn't matter, I think.
I suppose the other potential
Oh,
solution
it costs
is
half as much.
Yeah.
we get Traxton to awaken their animal forms.
So they can have
Oh, yeah.
some semblance of a normal life.
Kinda.
Did any of them become birds? In that case, they can join the
I mean, it's not a
mail
perfect
department.
solution, but it's better than nothing, right?
Have we got a job for you with the kingdom postal?
But at the very least, they can express themselves as people.
Yeah.
All right. So you spend the day, you kind of go to the Arcanist Tower, pick up the scroll. Amaranth takes a few minutes to study and being like, piece of cake.
That nature check that I made about the rook was that enough to know like what it historically, like lore wise, has enjoyed, like to be placated, like to offer it, or no?
Yeah, tormenting people and driving them insane or killing them with nightmares.
That's what it likes to do.
That's it's fun.
Okay.
Doesn't have anything else in its portfolio.
Not that Traxton's aware of.
Worth a shot.
It's probably the one thing that stops it from being a true eldest is it only has the one very narrow focus.
Right.
Mm.
Being a jerk in people's dreams.
Yeah.
We got anybody we don't like, we can refer it to. Just a thought.
So as you guys get ready to bed down for the evening, and Amaranthar intones his dream council, You guys actually do wake up in a shared dream.
Okay.
You can communicate as one another as though you were in the same room. And it doesn't take long at all before you attracted the attention.
Okay.
And I'm actually going to say Amaranthar, since you're skilled with this kind of extraplanar machinations. You can like faintly hear or see like other dreamers in the city. Basically connected in their own little like sub realm of the primary dream realm. You can't interact with them or anything with your paltry mortal magic, but it's enough to know that the nightmare rook is prevalent in all of these dreams. It's just kind of cherry picking the ones it wants to interfere with.
Right. So kind of like being on the astral plane.
Exactly.
Well,
It's a
even if
weird-
we can just distract it enough to get it to focus on us instead of other people, that's something.
But within fairly short order, you guys all start to feel this this feeling of being hunted. And even though you're like in this kind of like safe dream space created by the spell, you can feel a presence, and it's dark and it is ancient and it is bored. And you can feel it starting to prey in your mind as this like gigantic rook kind of forms out of the darkness in the room.
I'm gonna grip Briar really tightly. I'm gonna make my skin turn into bark. I feel like.
Okay.
Let's not go under the assumption that we're safe here by any stretch.
No.
And you can feel the presence starting to weigh on your brains. Somebody, one of you, can roll me a d8.
Not it. I did that already.
I got it. 3 amigos.
Ooh, a 3. Interesting. Okay. But as this thing kind of presses in on you, you all start to feel like there's first world shenanigans afoot.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe these people with you are changelings. Maybe Amaranthar has lured you here on the behest of the Nightmare Rook. Maybe the sword has tainted either Traxton or Flower, or both. Snow Maple's an elf. She is perhaps more closely tied to the first world than she wants to admit. All of you have this urge to be the last person standing. And then there's something preventing that from taking hold. But all of you have a feeling that if the Nightmare Rook just snaps its fingers, you will be at each other's throats. What would you like to do?
Strangely, I think Flower's the talker, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Flower is our diplomat.
He's BRB right now.
Right. So we're all kind of in this dreamscape together.
Yep.
Is it a set environment? Or is it just kind of shifting, or
Because of the nature of the spell, it's literally like a council room.
Oh, okay.
Now that I'm looking at it, can I do another recall knowledge?
Sure can.
Is it here with us?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And it's just a big bird.
Yep.
That's what it presents itself as.
Yes, Amaranthar. The power of this thing shakes you to your core. But you can ask a question. There is no doubt at all in your mind that it's not one of the eldest, but it's an eldest.
Have you ever thought about not being?
Okay, I'm gonna go way off on a limb here.
Oh,
Go for it. What's the
So
worst that could happen?
this is a creature of nightmare and dream, but it's in our dream.
Right.
So
Yeah.
my question is going to be, if we believe strongly enough collectively that we can fight it, can we fight it? If we believe that we can here, not in reality, but here, can we try to drive this thing off?
Drive off, potentially. Fight, God no.
Not kill it, but like stop it from doing what it's doing to the kingdom. You know what I mean?
Yes.
move on. Yeah.
Yes. If you are strong, if your faith in yourself is strong enough, it is possible.
So it has stats. Like some gods don't have stats. Like you can't do an encounter, done anything. But
It can potentially be driven off.
Well, Snowmaple believes in nothing if not herself. So I feel like I'm ready.
So in this case, I will say that will be. I'm going to call that an occultism, arcana, or religion check. One person can make the roll, others can help.
Are
What
we
was
in
that
a
list
vo-
again?
Occultism, religion, or arcana.
Are we in a void space, or is this like a terrain that we're on?
No, it's like a council room.
Okay, so it's not a natural setting.
Nope.
Okay.
my highest is Arcana 34.
My highest is Arcana 24. I will try to help.
Oh,
I will try to help better.
A 26 is actually a critical success because the DC on 8 is only 15.
Okay, well, yeah. Okay.
So that'll give a +2 to the Arcana check.
Is Prof here? Prof could aid for the +4.
I don't think Jonathan's here, but it makes sense that the prof would be here.
Yeah, I think the Dream Council got us like 12 people, right?
Up to 12, yeah.
Yeah. No reason not to bring the whole crew.
Okay. Ooh, 55.
Yeah.
55 is a critical success, which is what you needed.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay.
Excellent.
So as you all steel yourselves, and Amarantha and Professor kind of lead the way. What does this look like as you guys kind of like steel your resolve against this unfathomably powerful creature?
I think Amaranthar will go like full high fantasy wizard. With the booming voice and the flowing robes.
You have no power here.
Yeah, the magic flowing around.
Like
with the speech of, together, if we believe our power is here, this is our realm, not its.
Return to the shadows.
And these are our people, and we will defend them.
You shall not pass.
Like full-on Galadriel Dark Queen thing.
Yeah.
Perfect. So as you do, it actually catches this creature like off guard, and for the briefest of seconds, you see a look of fear kind of flutter across its face, and then there's a flutter of wings as it disappears, leaving behind a single black feather.
This far, no further.
And
Wow.
once the dream ends, you feel
next to us.
yeah, the black feather is next to you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Incidentally, the way that worked is if you don't get a critical success, the nightmare rug does not go away. But if you succeed, at the very least, you get the difficulty to actually confront it drops each time you succeed.
Okay.
So over multiple days, if you don't crit succeed, over multiple days, the DC does get lower and lower.
Until you
Until-
critically succeed.
And then eventually, yeah.
Yeah, it's just how many people suffer in the meantime, because the random chart, the D8s that you rolled, were for high-level spell effects
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
that take effect when you wake up.
Upon your person, yeah.
So what's a 3?
So 3 is dominate.
Oh shit.
Instill paranoia.
Yeah. So if you guys had not driven it off, then when you woke up, you would have had to save against the dominate, and failure means you would try to kill the other people.
Gotcha.
Oh god.
Nice.
That would have been pretty messy across the kingdom, I'm sure.
Yep. The one that
Flower would have killed everybody.
the one that Flower critically succeeded on was Baleful Polymorph.
Right.
Oh,
The one that Traxton succeeded on was Phantasmal Killer.
I succeeded on that one?
You succeeded on that one, which is why it was only
Wow.
4d6 mental and frightened 1.
Gotcha.
So now that the Nightmare Raven or Nightmare Rook is driven off, how are our people doing that have been polymorphed?
They are still animals.
Oh dear.
Oh, well. Time to start the awakening line.
Yeah.
We can
Well, we
polymorph
could
them
dispel
back.
it.
Can
You
we?
said we can't.
Amaranthar can certainly try.
I mean, it'd take a while, but
It is.
I feel like we have to make every effort to help these people.
Yeah.
If
Yep.
it comes to spending money out of the coffers, whatever we need to do.
First, we ask them if they want to become a person again. If they say yes, then we hand them over to Amaranthar. If not, then I will awaken them into their new life.
So yeah, we'll send out the call, get everybody that has a family member that has been affected to bring the affected creature to somewhere central where we can start the.
Experimentation.
Let's not call it that. I'm
Treatment.
not sure what else to call it.
Treatment.
True treatment. Okay, yeah,
Yes,
we'll
treatment.
try that.
Yes. Yeah, treatment.
So for Amaranthar, there's like a dozen people that have been turned into animals.
A dozen is a much lower number than I originally thought.
Well,
Same.
I mean,
Or feared.
there's a dozen people that were only affected by the baleful polymorph. There's a number of people who died in their sleep.
Brain mushed
Right.
and all that fun stuff, yeah.
There's some
We
people.
can't do anything for them.
There's some people
We can help
who.
people that have been changed into animals.
There's probably some people whose minds have been turned to goo by feeble mind.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
So it runs
How's that work in Pathfinder?
it's super bad.
Well, sure, but do they get to save next month again, or?
cursed metamorphosis at a crit failure lasts forever.
Yep.
Oof.
Lasts it
Okay.
for indefinite.
So we set up a group home and put all the brain mashed people in there, and maybe one by one they'll shake it off.
Feeble mind becomes nevermind. Nevermind. Critical fail. Target's intellect is permanently reduced below that of an animal and treats its charisma, intelligence, and wisdom as -5. Loses all class abilities that require mental faculties, including all spellcasting. If the target is a PC, they become an NPC under the Game Master's control. The effects can only be removed through the effects that specifically target curses. So Dispel Magic doesn't do it.
Oof.
Gotcha.
Is there a remove curse?
There is. I think it might be a divine spell.
Ooh.
Divine Occult Primal, Cleanse Affliction.
Ooh.
So you don't have anybody that can cast it.
Oh, we can, yeah, for sure.
Prof can get up to, I think, level 6 occult spells.
I can get 6 Primal.
6 primal. Level 6 is not going to do it. Is not going to be able to counteract it.
Oh, send up to the church.
Send him to the Church of Abadar.
We've got a lot of shrines in the city.
Yeah.
And we, we're not too proud to go to who I assume is the high priest now.
Yeah.
Father Hall.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, over time you'll be able to deal with much of it. It's not going to happen quickly.
Yeah, immediately. Yeah.
No.
There goes those resource points. You got to pay the Church of Abadar.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure that we're making every effort to help people.
Yes. Yeah.
The ones that have survived in one fashion or another.
But with that, we will call it here. Everybody, I think I added on the XP for the Hunter and the Trolls. I think that added automatically, and then there's another 40 for dealing with the Nightmare Rook.
Okay. Yeah. I saw something earlier said 96.
If that is the case, I've got a total of 441.
Okay.
Yep. That's what I'll have with 40 added on to the total now. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Perfect. And when the Nightmare Rook dissipates, again, Briar reacts to that as well.
Right. Yeah, I assume so. With the leaving behind of the feather is another key.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great.
I've got this at 5 of 12. I think that's up to date.
Incursions rectified, you mean?
Yeah. Incursions
okay.
rectified, key pieces gathered,
Right.
potential power-ups for Briar.
We're hitting these pretty quick, though. That's good, right?
Yeah, none of them I've had a chance to build on yet.
No.
This one in particular is pretty bad for the
It could have been
kingdom.
super bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Super bad.
Yeah, now they're throwing gods at us. That's not great.
Yeah, elder evils.
Well,
I mean, lesser deities for sure, but definitely not good.
the big question for Amaranthar is what would be powerful enough to send a lesser, like Archfey?
Well, it has to be an elder, right?
A greater one.
Yeah, it has to be an eldest.
Yeah.
And the only hope that we would have against an eldest is, well, unless it was sleeping or something, would be Briar, right? If we power up Briar every time, then in theory, that sword will have enough oomph to deal with
Kill gods.
this one anyway, right?
It's a strange
maybe.
catch-22, right?
The specific one.
It's a sword that is predetermined or pre-designed to kill Fae, but good. But seemingly this Fae wants it back. Like, you would think she'd be content to leave it as far away from her as possible.
Well, that's another question, actually. Sorry, Flower, talked right over you.
Should she be the creator?
Oh, hard to say. I don't imagine a Fae that powerful would be able to work with that kind of cold iron in any fashion.
But she did essentially have it in her clutches for a while because, by extension, because she ruled Irvedi, didn't she?
Well, she entrusted it to one of her minions to take care of.
Right.
Presumably to keep it away from us.
Which would be under her power, for lack of a better term, right? Like,
Yeah.
under her control. I don't know why she wouldn't
Do we
Then
know that it was her who gave it to the minion?
she might
Not
not like.
necessarily, but I think
All
She might.
signs point that way. Yeah.
I think our Naiad friend intimated as much.
She wants it out of play at the very least. I feel like.
I don't
Since
think so.
I think so.
since Flower brought it up, it was not a she that gave the sword to your friend.
Yeah, it was a he.
Oh,
Who's the he?
I knew I remembered that properly. I believe he was an eldest, but not the one that we're hoping to. Not the one we've pissed off.
but
Is this a fucking Fey lovers quarrel or something?
could be.
Goddamn Fey. But why
There's
would she
something.
allow us to power up the weapon?
I don't think she's allowed. Well, she's not allowing us to do anything. She's just sending threats that we're taking out, right?
But she could just stop for 100 years and you'd all be dead.
Wow,
Hmm.
some of us.
We still
Well,
don't
we wouldn't be,
understand.
but
We still don't understand the motivation as to why she's interested in general in whatever the fuck's happening here, right? Like we don't know why she's like motivated in the area at all. To be honest, as far as I know, I don't know about anybody else got any other insight, but
I'm not saying that her motives could be unknowable, but a lot of the Fey beings that we've seen so far have been satisfied with the mere fact of fucking with mortals. You know,
sure.
there is that, but I think the he angle is worth looking into.
Mhm.
Who
I
is
don't
he?
think
You
That's a
we
mean?
good
ever
catch,
got a
Fuller.
name on who he is.
No, but we can definitely follow up. Um,
Well, it has to be at least on the same level as she or above, right?
I wonder if Commune could get that name.
Commune has to be yes, no, or one word answers.
a name's one word.
More things like yes, no, unlikely, possible.
Because what I'm thinking is if it was given to the Naiad by a he, but she wants it, then perhaps it was a punishment.
Is it
It's also that it's
stolen from
also
her?
oh sorry. It's also that it could be that as Briar gets more juiced up, maybe you can communicate with Briar
Yeah,
in a more
true.
tangible way.
Up until now, it's just been empathy or empathic
Right.
uh, communication. So
And if I were a elder Fey creature, I would want to have a Fey killing weapon because all my enemies would be
yeah,
Fey, right?
in the hands of
Hey,
your bodyguard, right? Like,
off the wall kind of thought. Um the prof has that object reading bullshit, right?
oh yeah,
That might that might do it if we used it on Briar every now and then.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe
Give him a
change
vision of something or
the psychic impressions or whatever.
yeah,
Make up a new set of eyes first.
if he has an idea of you know what kind of information he's trying to get when he activates that ability, maybe Briar could steer him in the right direction. Hard to say.
So here's the question: this key we're making, is that taking us to the him or the her?
Well, I think
Are
it's
we bringing
definitely
the sword back to the previous owner, or are we going after the
I,
lady
I
that's
feel like
fucking around?
we're going after her because she's the one
yeah.
sending all these things to us,
She
right? And
these attacks from her demiplane.
he already did see, yeah, he already did see the field and all these portals opened up. The professor did at one point, right?
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, I feel like we're heading to her with this.
We're not going to be ready to take her on. There's no fucking way.
Well,
What
Well,
if
maybe
we
that's what.
still have
that's the point of Briar?
Yeah, maybe that's what Briar's for, is taking her on, not him.
Not to be too meta, but we still have 3 levels and all the accompanying upgrades to go.
Hmm.
Yeah, we don't know she's the last thing though, right?
I mean, it feels
No.
like that. Not to get too meta on it.
No,
Well,
I
she
hear
will.
you though.
She will be the last thing once these keys are found. You know what I mean? Like, but
I feel
Well,
like
there's
we're
at
gonna
least
have
one
to.
giant dragon out there.
Yeah, I
right?
feel like we're gonna have some kind of interaction with the dragon.
giant dragon.
There's a giant black dragon to the west.
Oh,
And
It's on my
a
list.
and a giant ass wyvern as well.
Yeah, there could be all kinds of things after dealing with
the
the redhead.
Kingslayer.
Well, the giant ass wyvern is less concerning.
Hmm.
It's not concerning at all, but it is less concerning.
Well, lots to think about.
And with that, we'll pick this up in a couple of weeks.
Alrighty.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks for running, Chris.
Yeah,
Yep.
Thanks.
Perfect.
Uh,
It's
sorry
fun
we
to
couldn't
it's
bring-
it's okay. It's fun to listen to you guys kind of piece things together.
Sorry we couldn't bring John in, but I hope his dog show went well.
Yeah, I'll find out here in a few minutes.
Hey, Chris, without giving it away, was anybody close?
Yes, some
Or
of
would
the
that give away?
yeah, no. Some of those are definitely. I mean, Amaranthar is a trained detective, so it's not giving anything away to know that some of those ideas that you floated are like 100% on track.
Hell yeah.
Listen, Amaranthar tells us he's a trained detective. I feel like that's a different thing than actually being one.
Tony is not a trained detective.
His background is actually detective, so
His background is actually.
Oh yeah. No, I know.
But yes, some of those ideas that you floated are 100% on point, and some of them are way out in left field.
I feel like
Yep.
we have to chase a few of them down before we know for sure.
Mm.
So at the very least, the field has narrowed.
We can also go back and we have her in the pond too, right? Like we could go have a chat with her anytime really that we want to as well. So
the Naiad lady? Yeah, sure.
yeah.
I forget her name at the moment.
Evandra.
And Evandra.
Yeah.
We could try to talk to some of the next encounters too, right? Like that satyr, we could have, in theory, subdued him.
Yeah, that's true
Yeah.
too. And the next thing we come across that's intelligent and not a close to elder evil
I
level
feel like
of
the Nightmare
power.
Rick was not very chatty.
No. We're not getting anything. We're not getting anything out of that guy. No. We had to spook him and make him squawk and fly away. That's all that happened there.
Yep.
Okay, well,
Right.
I gotta take off, guys.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have a good night.
All right. Take care.
Night.
Later, guys.